Welcome to another episode, everyone. Hoover Gumby attacks Damion Porter. Indeed, he called in from jail in Las Vegas. Now, as we know, Hoover Gumby is locked up for some very serious charges. And really, in my estimation, he has a lot more to be concerned about than what's going on out here on the streets and what's going on YouTube. He needs to get over the situation that he is in. Believe me. Nevertheless, he calls in to his own channel, Checking Ain't Cheating, and speaks to someone. And he's talking about Whack 100 at first, saying that Whack 100 is a snitch, that he has proof, he has these conversations in his phone. I'll let him speak on it. But then he brings me up and says that I need to come to the Hoovers, that I need to come to the hood and stop speaking on the Hoovers, that I always have something bad to say about the Hoovers. Apparently he's upset because I covered the video that Whack 100 did on him. Whack 100 did a video however long ago, week or two ago, saying that Gumby was PC in the hole in prison for 5 years. I covered that video, as many of you may know. Go check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. And because of the situation that Gumby had got into in prison, where he caught a murder charge, a killing against another Hoover, as many of you know that story. And Whack 100 was saying that when Gumby went to the hole over that killing, that he was only supposed to do 5 years in the hole, but he ended up doing 10 years in the hole. And that the other 5 years that Gumby had done in the hole was voluntary on Gumby's part, that he had told the police not to let him out of the hole. Because according to Whack 100, the Hoovers were going to kill Gumby. Gumby was afraid of coming out of the hole because he had killed another Hoover. This is the story. This is what Whack was saying. And the Hoovers were going to kill him, so he refused to come out of the hole. He PC'd up. Basically, he PC'd up. Now, you can see here in Gumby's video that he believes that Whack 100, so whatever information Gumby is getting, because he hasn't seen any video that Whack 100 has done, right? He's in a hole. He's in Las Vegas County Jail, and he's saying now that he's in high power in Las Vegas County Jail. He's in a hole. There are no phones in there. In prison, yeah. In the hole in Las Vegas County Jail, no. So he hasn't seen YouTube. He's only going off of what someone has told him. Whack 100 did a video on you, said this, that, and the other. Damion Porter did a video, and he covered what Whack 100 said. So whatever information he received is fallacious as far as I'm concerned, because he's upset, and I didn't say anything. Only thing I did was cover the video. Now, it's clear from Gumby's response that he believes that Whack 100, I wasn't sure at first, but it's clear at the end that he believes that Whack 100 was saying in his video that he is PC right now, that he's PC right now in jail. And he's PC right now because the Hoovers are going to kill him. Because he keeps saying, man, I'll never go PC or whatever. Let's get into it. But Whack 100 wasn't talking about you being PC right now. He was saying 10 years ago. But let's go.
Yeah, man, they talking about motherfucker had a get down and they got a whole camera and it ain't no get down. And this just some bullshit, bro. That's how they raised the bail. This just some bullshit, literally. Like they talking about it was a get down and there wasn't even no get down. You can see clearly that nobody had a get down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's pretty much all it is right there. But I was gonna say that. Check this out. First and foremost, PC and my name never go together, nigga. Remember, understand something.
So he was saying that they raised his bail. He's explaining why he's not out or whatever, I guess. He's saying that they raised his bail because they saying that he had a get out on camera with these charges, I guess, whatever these charges is that he have which we spoke about, covered. They said that he had a weapon on camera. He's saying, man, ain't no get out, ain't no weapon on camera. Just to translate.
I am the aggressor in all situations, nigga. They got me in high power right now for you scary nigga safety, nigga. Ain't nobody from Hoover want to do nothing to me, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. First and foremost, and Mr. Wack, tell everybody how you paid Monster, Dale Morrison. You paid Monster to go tell on Big U to get him out the way. When I touch down, I have the conversations in my phone between me and Monster. Yes, this is how Wack is even out of jail. This is why he's scared that Big U is finna go to trial, because his whole ass is the reason Big U is really in jail. He paid Dale Morrison, which is Monster, to tell on Big U. The craziest shit is that Big U is in jail for robbing a dispensary. That's part of the indictment with Dale Morrison. Thank God. God take care of babies and fools, right? See, because that was my lick first. Dale called me on the phone and brought me up there on somewhere downtown to this big-ass warehouse full of weed, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? I heard this little spill. You know me, first thing I'm finna go put it down. Round up all the crew, everything. Called a nigga back the next morning. He said, oh, man, Big U, you know what I'm saying? He already in on it with me. Bam. Big U done already hit the lick. Coldest shit ever. Look what happened. This motherfucker, Dale Morrison, was a federal informant this whole time. How is Wack 100? I swear to God, I'm not lying, yo. Listen, I know Dale Morrison, I know Wack, I know all these dudes because we used to do concerts. Remember, I used to have a little money back in the day a little while ago. Dale Morrison always been a snitch. Dale Morrison had his own case for pimping and pandering.
Yeah, you had a little money back in that day. That lawsuit or whatever, all that shit is gone. So he's saying, just to translate, that I don't know. He's all over. I can dissect this whole thing he just said, but I'm not even do that. I'm not even about to do that. I'm not here to attack Gumby whatsoever. I'm just here to clear up a couple things since he mentioned my name in his video. Now, he's saying that Daryl Morrison, whoever that is, that he is a Fed, and that Wack 100 paid Daryl Morrison to tell on Big U. And now that's why Wack is worried about Big U going to trial. I don't know why he'd be worried about it if he paid to do the tell on him. He wants him to go to trial and be found guilty. But he's saying that Daryl Morrison, whoever this individual is, this character is, who's a Fed, turns out is the police, had called him, Gumby, and told him about a lick, a robbery of a weed dispensary. And so Gumby said, you know me. You know, I rounded up the whole crew. I'm on it. He said, God protects fools and babies. He said that because he's saying that Big U ended up hitting the lick, the weed dispensary, and that's part of the RICO. This is what he's saying. He said that was supposed to be me, that Daryl Morrison had called me up first and said, you know what I'm saying, well, you know, it's a gang of stuff in there. Well, he like, you know me. So I rounded up the crew. We about to go do it. And then they called me up like the next day or whatever and said, no, man, Big U already did it. He like, see? And now look what happened. Big U locked up. Daryl Morrison is the police. This, that, and the other. You know, he's saying a whole lot on this call. You know what I'm saying? But I'll let these dudes talk. You feel me? You know, everybody talking the internet, YouTube. People talk too much, the gang stuff all on the internet, this and that, and then these be the same motherfuckers calling in, talking, and saying all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so, you know, telling on yourself even. Saying I was about to hit the lick. Yeah, I don't want to hang it. No, I'm not about to hit no kind of licks. That shit is over. You know what I'm saying? Just had millions of dollars. And you ready to go rob a weed shop? You know what I mean? But okay, man.
On minors. Dale Morrison been working for the feds the whole time he was out. That's Monster. Ask anybody. How is Dale Morrison, which is Monster, Wack nephew? Because Wack paid Dale Morrison to tell on Big U to get Big U out the way. This is what this whole situation is about. That whole lick that he was finished, that they robbed Dale Morrison for. Thank God I didn't.
So basically, you saying that Wack put Dale Morrison on Big U.
Listen.
I thought Big
To
U.
get him out the way. Listen, Big U was trying to Big U was allegedly trying to do something to Wack. Right? They got it in the paperwork where he was crying, Wack, don't kill me. Don't kill me, Big U. My family here. All of that was because he was trying to get Wack out the way, I guess, and Wack ended up getting him out the way with the feds, bro. Dale Morrison is right now is still in Wack's phone. They still in communication with each other. This is what led to the indictment. It was never an indictment on Big U until he paid Dale Morrison Monster to tell on Big U. Big U was sitting in jail because Wack had to get him out the way in order for him to so-called run L.A. And now what he do? He got every snitch in his phone. Everybody that's doing some wrong shit against real niggas, Wack got him in his phone. But I've been saying this man is the police. I've been telling everybody this. Dale Morrison only told on Big U because Wack paid him. Dale Morrison is monster. He out right now. They out right now fraternizing together, looking for another way. And it's crazy to me how anybody that Wack get into it with, right, they end up in jail. Everybody. This is the craziest shit ever. Nigga talking about somebody PC'd up. Bitch, PC and me don't never go together. Bitch, I'll die before I PC up. I'm not you, Wack. You the police, nigga. You's a hoe. You's a real hoe. And everybody know it. Everybody who's fucking with him, you's a hoe by approximation. You's a hoe by... Everybody who fuck with this Mark. Talking about somebody PC'd up. Nigga, you got me fucked. The fuck you talking about? Nigga, you never discredit me. Not ever. Get that, you buster? Nigga, stop saying you from Paru, nigga, because all the Parus I know ain't never gonna fuck with you, ever. Nigga, they looking for you. Talking about Wacko. Nigga, Wacko is the real Paru. Nigga, you ain't nothing. Nigga, you just a police informant, nigga. Nigga's a police informant. Hello?
Chicken ain't cheating, man.
Chicken ain't cheating.
Chicken ain't never cheat. On gang. And the craziest shit about it is that I'm trying to figure out why is this nigga Chinaman always got something bad to say about a Hoover nigga. Why don't you bring your ass to the set, Chinaman? Did you even go to 2 funeral? Did you even go to 2 from 11 Deuce funeral? Niggas always speaking on some Hoover shit and you niggas ain't even Hoovers, nigga. Also, the next conversation, I'm gonna tell y'all about this back on Fig shit too. Y'all know I heard of back on Fig. What's the nigga name of? Sour D. Did y'all know who that is?
I think I do.
Bring us up to speed.
Man, Sour Deal is the dude, Big Deal, who dropped his flag in prison. He ain't from Hoover no more. That's T-Real brother. I'm gonna tell y'all about back on Fig next time, so we have some better conversation. Other than that, they done piss me off. So just know that everybody that's in the sound of my voice, I'm finna let all y'all know what's going on with all these weird ass niggas on this podcast that I know. First, Wack paying informants. He paid Monster to tell on Big U. He paid.
Oh, damn. Damn. What the hell? Okay, so let's go over this real quick. So, Gumby said, as you all heard, that, first of all, let me address this part first, that he has this conversation in his phone that he had with this guy that he keeps mentioning, Daryl Morrison, or whatever, I believe is the name. He keeps saying that Wack 100 supposedly paid to tell on Big U. And Gumby says that he has these conversations in his phone. Like he has proof of this. I'm just curious as to why we're just now finding this out. Why he didn't mention this when he was out, if he has these conversations that can prove that Wack 100 paid someone to tell on Big U. Why go to jail and then call in and say this stuff? So then he says, as you all heard, Chinaman, that's me, always, whatever, Chinaman is always has something bad to say about a Hoover or whatever. Now, again, apparently he's upset. He didn't go into detail right there about why he's upset. So I can only surmise, I'm assuming, because he's mentioning Wack 100 right now. And that Wack 100 is saying that he PC'd up. Again, just so we're clear, and Gumby needs to be clear because whatever information is filtering into him is erroneous. Because Wack 100 is not saying and did not say Not that it's any better, but just to clarify, just for clarification purposes, WAC 100 is not saying and did not say that Gumby is PC right now. That he is PC for the charges he's in there on, in jail right now in Las Vegas. He's PC right now because the Hoovers want to kill him. This is what Gumby believes, clearly, right, by this conversation. Because he keeps saying, I'll never go, I ain't PC. I'll kill something before I go PC. Got me fucked up. Ooh, you PC, whatever. He thinks whatever information that he received about the WAC 100 video, when he called in, whoever talked to him told him, WAC 100 said you PC. Right now, whether they said right now or whatever, that's what they didn't clarify that he was saying. He did a whole story, a whole segment on when a situation happened in Calipatria State Prison and you went to the hole for 10 years, that he's saying that 5 of those years were voluntary, that you PC'd up then. Nothing about him being PC right now. Okay, that's for one. And for two, again, I'm assuming that he's upset because I covered the video. When WAC 100 made that video, I covered it. Now, I didn't say anything bad about Gumby in that video. Everyone, or many of you seen the video, and for those who didn't, go back and look at it. I didn't go back and look at it. I don't have to. I was not against him, and I've never been against Gumby on the internet. I don't know why he's mentioned my name a few times. He seems to think that I am against him. When in reality, I've done nothing but pay homage to him from day one, give him his respect for the situation that he got in. Now, I know about the situation that he got involved in. From start to finish, from top to bottom. I was in prison at the time. I was in High Desert State Prison, on the most violent prison in California. The most violent prison is not Pelican Bay. Pelican Bay is the most famous prison in California. But even the people in Pelican Bay may be the second. But at that time anyway, even the people in Pelican Bay would tell you High Desert was the most violent prison in California at that time. 2001 is when this situation had happened. I know everything that happened with that situation. I've never spoken on it. I mean, I did a story on, loosely on what happened, but I've never gotten to detail about what happened with Gumby or whatever in that situation. There are things that I can say, that I can expose here that will shock motherfuckers. But I've never got into it, bro. Okay? But now he wants to attack me because apparently whoever told him, again, that WAC is saying that he's PC, he's taking it like WAC is saying that he's PC right now. So I understand someone being upset about that. Coming from anyone saying that you PC when you a stomped down individual, you stand up, you done been through it all, you ain't never went PC, just did 18 years in prison and then go PC. And somebody out here on the internet putting it out there on your name that you're PC right now because some Hoover's going to kill you. Yeah, that's going to piss anyone off. I'll be pissed off calling in like, man, this dude tripping. The fuck? Hell no, I ain't PC. Ain't never been PC. I'm a killer, or whatever. So I get that. But I'm just saying that he's just ill-informed. He's misinformed because WAC 100 was not saying that he's PC right now. Again, not that that makes it any better, that he was saying he was PC when he was in prison for 5 years, that he refused to come out of the hole. Now, again, you go to my video, when I covered it, I've been covering, as many of you know, many videos that WAC 100 has been doing, has done. Not every day, but shit, close to it. I've been covering video. I covered the video because it's just astounding to me some of the things that's being put out on the internet by WAC 100 and others. So yes, I'm covering it. I'm a content creator. I covered the video, or videos with him and Ed Hefe get into it, WAC 100, him calling Ed Hefe out of his name, I covered the video recently with Whack 100 saying that Freeway Rick was a snitch. I covered the video a couple days ago when Whack 100 said Brick Baby is a snitch. So the shit Whack 100. So I covered the video a week or so ago when Whack 100 was saying this stuff about Gumby. I've been covering different videos that he's been doing. I didn't want to shy away from that one. But in my video, I didn't say anything bad about Gumby. The whole point of my video was that Whack 100 is saying things, the same point in my video about Freeway Rick with Brick Baby and Hefe. Every time in all of those videos, you go back to him, I'm saying this dude Whack is crazy. He putting out stuff on people with no evidence, with no proof. That's the point of me covering the videos. Reacting to him is to show the stuff, how far people will go on the internet to sully someone's name, put shit out there on people, and you have no proof. I said where I come from, if you say someone is a snitch and you can't prove it, this then puts a target on your back. So that was the whole point of me covering these videos and the whole point of me covering the content that Whack 100 did on Gumby. If anything, I refuted it. I said I'll let Gumby speak for himself. Now, again, Gumby may be upset because I even covered it. That's the only thing that I can think of. He said, the dude said that I'm PC, or that I was PC. You shouldn't even be covering of it. You shouldn't even be putting it out there, bro. You shouldn't even be speaking on that. Helping put it out there in the universe on your channel with a dude saying that I was PC, especially if you know that I wasn't, or whatever. That's the only thing that I can think, and I get that. But the same reason I've been covering these other videos, again, that Whack 100 has been putting out there, is to show how far this individual has been going. Now, Whack 100 is putting stuff out here on individuals. I said in the video, I never heard that you had to, because Whack 100 said in his video that when you kill someone in prison, you automatically get 5 years in the hole. I said, I never heard of that. So he said, Gumby stayed in the hole for 10 years. 5 of it, they made him stay in the hole. The other 5, again, he voluntarily stayed in the hole. Again, I refuted that throughout my video. So I don't know what he's talking about, what the fuck he's so upset about. I refuted that. I said it's not true. So he says that China Man, you always got something bad to say about the Hoovers or a Hoover or whatever. I cover content on everyone. I do all kind of content, bro, and I'm not shying away from you either or the Hoovers or whatever. I do content and in the interest of fairness, so that in the interest of my credibility, I do content on the Hoovers as well. You know what I'm saying? But not nothing negative, but so that people won't say, well, bro, you do content on everyone else, but you never speak on your homies. You never speak on the Hoovers, bro. You know, you ain't got no credit. You know, we don't care what you're talking about because you never call your homies out. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So no, I cover everything. I cover everyone in this bullshit, stupid ass genre that I'm in, talking about this dumbass prison shit and this dumbass gang shit every fucking day. I cover every fucking body. All right. So now he says, won't China Man come to the Hoovers and all that? China Man does not have to come to the Hoovers. You get that? China Man does not have to go to the Hoovers, bro. It doesn't mean, or it doesn't make China Man less of a Hoover. Again, let me make this clear. If I don't go over, I can go over there anytime I want to my hood. Just because I'm not over there hanging out every day means nothing. And just because you are, not Gumby or whomever, because you are hanging out over there every day, don't mean a damn thing. Don't make you more of a Hoover than anyone else. Make you dumb as hell, if anything, but it don't make you more of a Hoover than anyone else. China Man has grown out of that. No disrespect to anyone who has not. But I think I've made it explicitly clear here on my channel that I don't rock with that bullshit like that no more. I'm against the gang culture now. If I haven't made it clear, let me make it clear. I'm against the gang culture. I think the gang culture is dumb. The dumbest thing that I've ever been involved in in my entire life is gangbanging. It's the dumbest thing ever created. The dumbest. Let me make that abundantly clear. You get no points from me because you still hanging out in the hood at 60 years old. You get 0. The hell? I'm not going to be over there killing and shooting anyone. I'll be 52 years old in 5 days on Saturday, February 21st. I'll be 52 years old. 2/21/1974. I'm not going to be over there carrying guns and shooting anyone at 52 years old. Should I make it to that? The powers being willing that I make it to Saturday and I make it to 52. And I intend on making it because I stay out of the way. Should I make it to 52? I'm not going to be 52 years old hanging out in the hood with a gun shooting. So why am I over there? Just to sit down and hang out all day? I got other stuff to do. I got work to do. And everyone else over there needs to get to work. What are you talking about? I did all of that already. You can call me a hood rat. I was in the hood every day, all day. That's all I fucking did. I got shot with a 12 gauge when I was 12 years old. Hanging out in the hood. I loved the hood. I lived in that motherfucker. I lived in the streets in the hood. Oh, you can catch me there all day, every day, like many of the homies. Because at that time, I didn't know any better. I didn't have anything else to look forward to. I had not developed physically, mentally, any of this stuff, emotionally. And this was the environment and the atmosphere that I was in, and it was okay. That's all that I knew. But at this point, yes, sir, I have matured. I see no reason whatsoever. This is not a knock on me saying, won't China man come to the Hoovers? This doesn't injure me or hurt me at all, bro. If it seems like I'm upset or whatever, I'm just trying to clear this up. I laughed at it earlier. I got the video. My people sent it to me last night. But, bro, this doesn't, trust me. If it bothered me, I wouldn't be on here talking against gangs and the gang culture like I do. What the hell? This is a compliment. Hell no, I ain't been. What the? No. For what? Listen. I said the other day that another individual, one of the homies, one of the so-called homies, hit me up on Messenger talking about how come when I come to Las Vegas, I don't hang out with the homies in Las Vegas. He said, bro, don't nobody want nothing from you, bro. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. The fuck? Don't nobody want nothing from you, bro. We just want to chill with you. Bro, I told him, homie, I don't know you. I don't care where you are from. I don't give a damn about that you from Hoover. I've been over it. What does that mean? If I didn't grow up with you, I told him, bro, I got homies that I kick it with. I didn't name no names. I don't have to. I can right here. But I'm not, it doesn't matter. The people that I chill with are the people that I grew up with, that I know. First, there are two things that I know about these individuals that I'm going to spend my time with and share my life with. One is that these individuals are stump down, stand up individuals. How do I know this? Because I grew up with them. I've been in a myriad of situations with them, and they have always performed correctly. Always. these individuals that I mess with, I know about them in my soul and my heart. You can't tell me anything about them. I know these are my brothers. We've done some dastardly deeds together, bro. These dudes will never bow down and bow out, ever. That's one thing that I know about them. And the second thing that I know is that they love me. They care about me, and I love them and I care about them. Both of these things are important when you're talking about hanging out with someone. For one, I have to know that if I'm in a situation, when you're talking about hanging out, so you're talking about what, going to a club, a bar, chilling somewhere, to the mall, whatever, the park, right? What, hanging out? How come I'm not chilling with you? Well, first, I need to know that when we're hanging out together, that should a situation arise, that you are a stumped down individual. The people that I hang with, I know this about them. I don't know you. I don't know what you're going to do in any given situation. Understand that when I'm out with you, my life is in your hands and your life is in mine. When we're together, one can't come back and the other one doesn't. We leave together, we both have to come back together. I need to know personally, for sure, in my heart, what you're going to do in a situation. Some dudes approach, hey, what's up, bro? Woo, tripping. What you going to do? I have no idea. I know what these individuals going to do. Trust me. You can't tell me no different. I've been around them my whole life. I know. But I don't know you. I don't know what you're going to do, homeboy. And secondly, again, not only are these individuals stumped down and stand-up individuals, they're going to stand up whether I'm there or not. Trust me. If they're by themselves, bro, you don't want to fuck with these dudes. Trust me. These are the type of dudes you do not want to see in a dark alley alone at night. They don't go around looking for any trouble. We've all grown out of that. But you don't want to bring any trouble to these individuals. And again, secondly, I know that they love me personally, which is extra motivation and extra incentive for them to make sure that I make it home safely. They're going to make sure that they help protect me as I'm going to protect them because they love me. You don't love me. You don't even know me. Something happens to me, what you going to say? I mean, they got the homie. What you going to do in my honor? You have no personal stake in this because you don't know me. You don't care about me. And I don't hang around people that don't care about me. That's it. I hope that clears it up for you, bro. I don't give a fuck where you're from. I don't care. Bro, listen. This shit is trash now. You understand? The game and the gang culture is always been stupid, always. But at this point in life, if you still gang banging and you're gang banging tough and G'd up and loped out and cuz this and cuz that, at this point in 2026, you need to get as far. When I see that, I see an total idiot. I see someone that I cannot relate to with my way of thinking now. There's so much in the world, so much to see in the world, and you talking about how come I ain't been in the hood? That's where your mind is at. How come I ain't been on this one stupid, dirty ass fucking street where everyone is cutthroat, where people will kill you behind your back? Are you serious? This is the only thing that these individuals could. Well, that's not my mindset any longer. I hang out with the people that I care about, that care about me, and that I grew up with. That's it. Hell, I really don't even care where they from. As long as they stump down individuals and they care about me, then I know I'm in good hands. But if I can't answer both of those questions, then I'm not fucking with you, dog. That's just that. I don't know what to tell you. What's in the hood? What y'all gonna do? It's not like I'm running from the hood. I've been over there all my life. So I ain't running from it. I've been there all my life. What is the hood gonna do to me? Why wouldn't I go over there other than I got better things to do? What is the hood gonna do to me? What is any hood gonna do to anybody now? You got fucking straight rats, straight snitches. This dude know what I'm talking about. In the hood. Ain't nobody done nothing to them. You gonna do something to me? A stand-up individual who ain't never done nothing bad in my career, in my record? No, I ain't worried about that. You ain't done nothing to this dude who's a snitch, and you know it. Bro, you ain't the only one that's a rider, that's a killer. I'm not worried about nobody doing a fucking thing to me. Trust me. You better bring it any motherfucking body. Don't get it twisted because I'm not in the hood. Give a fuck about being in the hood. At this point, where was the hood when I did that 30-something years behind those damn bars? I had a couple of people that was there for me, and those are the people that I am there for now. The rest of y'all can kiss my ass. Tell the hood that. Well, I hope that clears it up. I hope that answers everybody's question. I don't fuck with y'all when I go to Vegas and all that, because I don't know you. If you got a problem with that, see me when you fucking see me, bro. Anybody. You got it? You better come for real, though. See me when you see me, bro. I ain't running from nothing. I'm out here on the street. Period. And if you in the hood every day, shame on you. With your dumb ass. Shame on you, 60-year-old motherfuckers talking about why you not in the hood. Man, don't make me diss the hood right now. The fuck? Got me fucked up. Now, as I said, I didn't say anything bad about Gumby. I just covered what Wack said. Some people may fault me. You can fault me for that, I guess. Well, bro, you shouldn't even cover it, you know. He talking bad about your homie, you know, saying that he was PC. Why even cover it, bro? You know, you should have just left that alone. I thought about leaving it alone. I'm a content creator, so I did my content. All kind of people running content on Gumby, being locked up. It was big news. He told everybody talking about him, and he's the big guy in the street, even though he's in jail. If he hasn't said that yet, he's about to. But yeah, bro, you went on the internet, you went viral. You know, at the end, Gumby did another video I seen. Guess it was on Real Tune TV, I think. I seen it maybe a week and a half ago or something. And he was attacking Milk, saying he was going to holler at Milk when he saw Milk sevenfold because of Milk doing a video. Milk did say something about him. And he was saying that, you know, Hoovers is saying that he brought the Hoovers on the internet and this and that. Like, basically, he need a DP or, you know, he need to get off the internet with the Hoover shit and all that. He's like, can't no Hoovers tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I didn't bring the shit to the internet. Well, I brought with some real shit to the internet. Whoa, whoa. And I was listening to it. Like, damn, he attacking Milk. He attacking the Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? In so many ways. And I was like, man, you know, I started to cover it, but I just thought that really that would just be being messy. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what's the point of it? I do ask myself, I try to ask myself with each video that I do, what's the point of it? You know, like, what am I trying to say? What's the message I'm trying to give? Is anyone going to learn anything from this, etc.? I really do try to ask myself this because there's a lot of stuff that I could cover that I know would get views, bro, that I don't cover, I haven't covered, I haven't said. Because when I think about the point of it, it's not a good enough reason for me to cover it. And, you know, the fallout can be can supersede whatever views I may have got from it, from exposing this situation or that situation. So I just keep my hands clear of it. I started to cover that video, but I was like, nah, this is just gonna be sort of being messy because this is Gumby attacking Milk, attacking, like I said, the hood, sort of the homies in some sort of way, and people gonna be upset when they see this video, and if I cover it, it's like I'm trying to get them in some trouble or something, So I just left it alone. So there are videos that I don't do, bro. I covered that shit with Wack saying that Gumby was PC, but as I said, it's not like I agreed with it. I was refuting it, if you go back to the video. And yet, whatever information Gumby has received, apparently he thinks that I'm saying, like I'm agreeing with Wack, like, yeah, the Hoovers are going to kill you if he'd have came out of the hole or whatever. Bro, and he just said he going to, start exposing. He just got back on Fig. He just said big deals now from Hoover that he dropped his flag. As I said, he attacked Milk. He attacked Alshon Martin, Hoover Lou, all the dudes from Fort Worth, Texas. Bro, you getting into it with every fucking body on the internet. You getting into it with all the Hoovers, homie. You speaking on all this shit, not me. I do stories from 20 years ago when I was locked up and shit, as far as the Hoovers are concerned. Who I was with, and this happened and that happened. I'm recalling my life, bro. I'm recalling my life. I lived it. I got into those situations with the Hoovers. I was in there banging Hoovers sometimes by my fucking self. Damn right I can fucking speak on it. I gave my whole fucking life for this shit. And now I can't say nothing about it? About the fucking blood that I shed for this shit? Bullshit. Bullshit. The hell I fucking can't. You tell your stories. These dudes, man. Bro, it's all good. I just think Gumby is going through something. He's locked up. He got some very serious charges, bro. He just said they upped his bail because supposedly he had the blammer on camera, this, that, and the other. He's saying all kind of shit, as we just heard, that he was about to hit the fucking weed store, rounded up the homies and all this shit. Huh? That's why I'm not in the fucking hood. I don't want to rob a weed store. I don't want you rounding me up to go rob a weed store, bro. I'm cool. The fuck? This what motherfuckers still doing? Older than me. Talking about why I'm not in the hood. Because motherfuckers got this kind of mindset. I'm cool on this shit. I don't want no parts of it, bro. What part of that you don't understand? It doesn't mean I can't get violent. It doesn't mean I'm not a man. It doesn't mean you can come at me crazy. Try it. Anybody try it. Do it. Tell me, man, you got to come to the hood and to get a DP. I'll show up. Come, hit me up, bro. I ain't running from the hood. The fuck for? I've been over there all my life. I ain't never had to run from it. When the shit was real. When the hood was real. Motherfuckers getting stomped out, beat up, shot up right there in your face in broad daylight, bro. What? Any little bullshit you do, you in trouble. That Hoover shit was for real, for real. That's when I was over there. This shit trash. This shit watered down. Got snitches in the hood. In everybody's hood. Why you ain't been to the hood? What? To go rub arms with a snitch? To go chill with a snitch? Go protect snitches and shit like you motherfuckers doing? Man, I'd rather chill at home by myself. Chill at home with my brother. I'd rather chill at home, get a nice little pretty woman, a pretty black woman over here, and get a massage. Eat some food and watch the game. With the people that care about me. And the people that I care about. Streets don't care about me. Hoover don't care about me. You don't care about me. That's why I'm not over there. Because you don't give a fuck whether I make it back home or not. Because you don't care about me. That's why I'm not over there. You got a problem with it, bro, deal with it. Anybody.
He paid this man to tell on Big U from 6-0. This is how this whole indictment started. This is how the whole shit started. If he hadn't paid this nigga to tell on Big U would never even been under federal investigation. Big U was dealing with two different federal informants, Dale Morrison and
You have 1 minute remaining.
dudes are federal informants, and it's gonna come out as soon as Big U go to trial. And everybody know I'm telling the truth. I don't know why everybody keep playing with this dude whack. Talking about I'll PC'd up. Bitch, you got me fucked up, nigga. I'll die before I PC up, nigga. Die or kill something. Believe that, punk.
Hey, what you guys say to your fans before we check out?
Man, I so appreciate all my supporters and shit, man. Shout out to Compton, Rick Rock. Shout out to my nigga Black Bracken. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my homies that's Trey 6 Hundo. Shout out to Ink Effects. You already know checking ain't cheating. It's only cheating if you ain't checking.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Hello?
Checking ain't cheating.
Checking ain't cheating. We lost.
Yeah, so he, obviously the phone that hung up there, he called back another time, and so he has some more to say. I'll let him continue. I know his video is going on long. I don't like him going on too long because people have short attention spans. They don't want to sit here and watch this shit for 2 hours, listen to this nonsense. So I was about to cut it off right there, really, But for those who want to stick around, hear what else he has to say. And what else I may have to say. Yeah, here it is.
We live. Okay. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how was this nigga whack talking about somebody PC'd up when he's talking to a bunch of PCs that ain't even from Hoover. I don't even get that. Name one reliable source from Hoover that he's talking to. Not one of them is reliable. You got the last phone call he did. He had a nigga that's in jail for rape and tying the broad up in the closet with some fucking stitching cords. A PC, who this nigga is a whole and a half. Nigga, he wish he could discredit me, nigga. Talking about some PC. I'm whole ass pissed off. Shit is crazy. Anyway, what's new? What's new out there, man? What's going on, man?
So he just said it again that he's whole ass pissed off, he said, because he's talking about on PC. But again, as you can all see and all tell, and he's going to say it again in a minute, to really make it clear that he believes. It's clear. I wasn't clear at first, but the more I heard it and the more he's about to say right now, it's clear. It's absolutely clear that he believes that Whack 100 said in his video that he is PC right now, period. And again, I have to clarify, that's not the point that wasn't. Again, not that it makes it any better, but it is an important part of it. Because this is why I covered it. Because what Whack was saying happened to Gumby back in, 2 decades ago, more than 25 years ago, when this stuff happened with Big Devil. And I know what happened in that situation. No one, including Whack 100, I'm not defending Whack, I'm just trying to clarify for Gumby. He wasn't saying that he's PC right now because the Hoovers are going to kill him. He said when you went to the hole over that killing and you stayed in the hole for 10 years. But I already said what I said in my video. I refuted that. I stood up for Gumby. But apparently, whatever information, again, that he's getting back, Gumby, whoever's telling him, I've seen the video, Whack 100 saying this and that about you, Damion Porter, he covered it. He said this and that, whatever they said about it. Either he misinterpreted it, he didn't digest exactly what they were saying, or they said it wrong. Because they have him believing, or he's believing, whether they have him believing, or I'm going to say them, whoever told him what Whack said, they had to have said it wrong because he's believing that what was said is that he's PC right now. He's in Las Vegas County Jail right now for these charges that he has, and that he's PC'd up right now. No one said that. Whack was talking about what happened decades ago and giving his opinion and putting smut on him, basically saying that he had refused to come out of the hole. As I said, I covered it because I know about the situation. And if anything, was saying this dude Whack is tripping. This dude is crazy. You know what I'm saying? He's saying this shit, bro. as I said, whatever. I'm not finna. I've never said anything bad about this dude, but now he constantly has something to say about me. He said something again. You feel me? No, I'm not the one. You feel me? Nah. I'm not here to defend this dude. Whatever, bro. You feel me? Wax said what he said. You holler at him then when you get out, homie. Don't be mad at me. He said you was PC, that you refused to come out of the hole, bro. I didn't say that shit. I said that it didn't happen. But again, I can understand Gumby being upset because he believes Wax saying, that he's PC right now. But even if whenever, he would still be upset if he understood that Wack was saying that he was PC back then. He's still going to be saying the same thing, bro. I was never a PC. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. I get being upset. If someone says that about me, I'm going to be highly upset as well. Knowing I done been locked up for over 30 years and never been fucking PC. Hell no, you ain't finna come saying no shit like that about me. Obviously, I stood tall if I never went down that route and been involved in all kinds of shit on these fucking yards. I got to be stomped down. Hell no. So I get anyone being upset about this sort of jacket being put on them. So I'm not trying to come down on Gumby because I understand whatever information he's getting is faulty. And I can understand someone being enraged about having their name, slid through the mud like that. But you barking up the wrong tree. I ain't said nothing to you. As far as why I covered it, it's because I'm a content creator, bro. But I don't cover everything, trust me. And I don't speak on everything. Trust me, bro. The fuck? Man, are you serious? I can speak on all kinds of stuff, man. These dudes crazy, man. You feel me? Go ahead and expose everybody then and all that. We just get to exposing shit around this shit then. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I can speak on all kinds of shit I don't speak on. These dudes crazy.
Man, it's some of the same shit going on. Ain't much change. Niggas still bickering backwards and forwards.
What about that? Did Aaron Hefe whoop him yet? Did Aaron Hefe whoop him? I got my bail money on Aaron Hefe. Aaron Hefe, whoop this fat boy. Whoop him, please. Whoop him for the gang. Whoop him.
Who you talking? What happened?
Aaron Hefe supposed to be whooping Wack 100. Please whoop him, please. I got my bail money on it. I'm scraping it up, but I put my bail money that he whooped the Aaron Hefe whoop Wack 100.
Video that just came out with the NBA too. I believe that's his little brother or something.
Yeah.
Disrespecting the said dirty ass word this, dirty ass word that. Talking about he dropped one of the homies, whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? Dirt now. So
yeah, we familiar with his brother, man. We familiar with his brother. We done got into it with his brother a few different times. You know what I'm saying? That's how his brother feel. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Tony Solo, A-Trey Gangster Thirds. You know what I'm saying? Everybody from Gangsters don't feel that way. He had a personal run in with a few different homies. And, you know what I mean? That's what it is. That's how he feel. Niggas will see him when they see him. You know?
Right.
What's the deal though? What else is going on out here in these fake ass YouTube streets?
You just calling in and speak. I ain't finna get on. But don't be worried about too much about what's going on in the YouTube streets, bro. Too worried about this shit that's going on. Like, people running content on your name and all that. I get it. You're gonna be upset about that, depending on what they say. But man, stay focused. You got bigger fish to fry. You want to come home. Man. I'm not worried about what's happening. I'm not there no more. Motherfuckers still think you're a content creator and shit. You locked up trying to get out. You fighting for your life right now. Tell us whatever. You know what I'm saying? Charges ain't shit and I'll be out in 2 days and all that. They up the bail. These some serious charges, bro. I know what's going on. You fighting for your life right now. I'm not going to get into all that. I ain't got to get into. You fighting for your life right now. Fuck these YouTube streets. Fuck YouTube. What else going on in YouTube streets, man? Fuck what these dudes talking about. I be in my cell just, I got to get the fuck out of here. We still want the gossip and shit. What's going on in YouTube? What else is going on in YouTube street? Who else can I attack right now? You know what I'm saying? Fucking internet shit, boy. These dudes, man. Well, oh man. Boy, I'm ready to say some stuff. Boy, look here. These dudes playing.
Fuck, I'm in Max. What's this, Max? Is Max over here? Yeah, it's Max.
Man,
Yeah.
it's all type of nigga that was going around. They saying you ain't got bail money or none of it. You feel me? It's just like, matter of fact, what's that hockey stick? Yeah, he jump out there. Yeah, he jump out there talking about some Gumby homies can't even send them $50 and all this. Ain't nobody got nothing on the bail, you know.
Well, see, first off, see, the best thing about this is these dudes ain't never been high powered before, so they don't even know what I have to go through to even get a bail. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good. I mean, they supposed to. This is what they supposed to do. They all the busters supposed to jump on me when I'm down. They supposed to though, because they can't fight me when I'm standing up. Neither one of them. Look, how the fuck am I the hottest shit on the internet and I'm in the hole? I'm in jail. Everybody still talking about Gumby. Somebody still talking about Gumby. Oh, because y'all ain't got nothing else to talk about. These YouTube streets is boring without me. And all you whole ass niggas, I will be out soon. I have an ankle monitor on and some more shit to keep y'all safe. You know what I mean? This is all for y'all safety. That's all. You motherfuckers is really PCs on the street. But it's good though. Hoover though. These the busters, bro. Look, this is the craziest shit about it. All the busters and hooks who couldn't see me when I was on the street, now they want to pop their hot shit and gang up. It's good though. That's what they supposed to do. Keep my name alive. You niggas is real hoes and busters. Anybody who need to know what's going on with me, y'all can easily dial in my CDC. My number, and you'll see that ain't no PCs going on around here, bitch. Them hoe ass niggas. My next call will be about them hooks on back on Fig. Don't even trip. I got something special for them. Oh my God, you just wait for this one. Just wait for this one. And all the rest of the hooks, let them just keep talking. I bounced out in a few more days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And wow.
Sure. And then too, it's even though this is a light hiccup, I still look at it as an opportunity that
So light hiccup. Yeah. So I don't know what Back on Fig did. He mentioned him a few times. Wait till he comes with this information that he has on Back on Fig. He's saying, like I said, I don't know. I'm not a psychologist or whatever, but just whenever someone just starts attacking everyone, everyone's a buster. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only killer, man. Feel me? Everyone's a hook and a buster. He gonna have on an ankle monitor to keep everyone safe. Who you keeping safe? Everybody bleed. Who you keeping safe? But I'm not gonna take this. He ain't talking about me. You feel me? He for sure ain't talking about me. I've never needed protection. I've never needed to be safe from anybody. I protect myself. I'm the protector. I protect people. You come at my people, you know what I'm saying? You got to deal with me. And you don't want that. Trust me. You understand what I'm saying? I've never needed protection. So I'm not even going to personalize this. I never needed protection from anyone. I'll tell a motherfucker where I'm at. Come holler at me, bro. Please. I want the smoke. Because I know I'm not wrong. I know I don't go looking for no trouble. I don't ever cause any trouble, any problems. I never have in all of my life. Never been a bully. Never caused any problems, bro. Ever. That's how I was taught. But when the problem comes to you, like I said, my people told me never start a fight, but always win it. You never start a fight, but you better win the fight. You better finish the fight. Never start it, but you better finish it because you didn't start this. So you know that you didn't bring this on yourself. You know that whatever you do to this individual, he had it coming, bro, because he was messing with you because you don't bother nobody. So you finish the shit because he got it coming. You finish it. You finish him. You understand? I'm not worried about nothing and nobody, bro.
When you do touch down, you're able to get your hands back into the judicial work like you did in the past. It's time for that again because people create all these narratives because the only thing the streets have to go off of is what it says on the TV as far as whatever the charges is. So people really don't know, but The ones
I
who,
know, but see, this is
the ones who know and should know, that's really all that matters at the end of the day. But I said that to say this. That's an opportunity to you, especially going through this struggle and knowing the right and wrong and what due process is and what all this shit is wrong and it's old. That you're able to,
I agree.
you know what I'm saying, get your hands in that and make it to where others ain't having to deal with no shit like this, or can actually be handled properly instead of taking somebody off the street from their loved ones and also your career. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. You know what it is that like what it is that a lot of people who are incarcerated don't know their rights. You know what I'm saying? Don't know, you know what I'm saying, what they are capable of doing. You know what I'm saying, with their constitutional rights. You know what I'm saying? You know, and justice is always slow. You know what I'm saying? This is why the bail situation is slow. The classification is slow. Motherfucker, I'm in max custody. I only get out 1 hour a day. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta make the best of it. You know what I mean? So you know, so it's slow. So it's slow going. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, the legal process do work. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep trying to explain to my family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta go through things in order to make shit right for other people. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know, everybody got to stand on their own 10 toes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But you know, it'll be good though. You know what I'm saying? The book will be out before the summer. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we already where we supposed to be at, man.
They asked about the documentary too, but you have
I know. Man, this shit, like I said before, this situation right here, they put a little brakes on a couple of different things that I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I got a bail hearing coming up on in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I can persuade them to go in my favor, and then I'll be about this bitch, and then we can continue on with the work we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, shout out to all my supporters. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the real niggas. Fuck all the PCs. See, Wack wants somebody to be a PC so bad because he know when he come in here, he got to be a PC.
Right.
Not quite. I mean,
right.
5. Okay, I gotta go. All right, man. Checking ain't cheating, so ain't cheating if you ain't checking, man. I'm gonna check.
All right, man. There you have it. Hoover Gumby. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I can go on and on and on. It's been going on long enough. I'll leave it right there. He said what he had to say. He summons Damion Porter. He said Damion Porter, Chinaman, a.k.a. Chinaman, needs to come to the Hoovers. Shut up. Stop speaking on the Hoovers. Or you always speaking. Or you always have something bad to say about the Hoovers. Won't you come to the Hoover? Ask me if I went to someone's funeral. You know, I'm headed to a funeral, actually. You know, someone that I grew up with and someone that I know that loves me. I'm heading there, yeah. I'm going to a funeral. Unfortunately, just a couple of days. I go to the funerals that I want to go to. I go to the hood when I want to go to the hood. And no one has told me that I can't go. Right? It's different if I'm not going to the hood because I can't go. There's plenty of OG homies that never go to the hood no more. I ain't seen a motherfucker in years, bro. They living a life. Got a whole family. They gonna come over there and do what? Sit in the car? Dudes ain't even got houses and apartments over there no more. Over there and sit on the street and sit in the car, sit on top of a car and do what? Drinking up? I did all that, bro, years ago. That's it. That sounds so dumb to me. It's an outrage. You think I am of low IQ. You think I am of low intelligence if you want me to be in that environment. That's an insult. If you haven't matured out of that, then that's you. You can go where you want to go. You can do what you want to do. You can live your life. I'm where I want to be. If I'm in the hood, it's because that's where I want to be. If I'm at home, that's because that's where I want to be. If I'm chilling with someone, it's because I want to be chilling with this person. This is where I want to be with this person, with this individual. This is where I want to be. This is my life. This is where I want to be. I don't want to be around you. That's why I'm not in the hood. I don't want to be around someone talking about, let's go rob the weed dispensary. I don't get no more chances. I go back to prison, it's over for the rest of my life. They tried to give me life 2 times already. I got 10 years knocked off of this last sentence that I was just doing. My parole date was 2031. I'm supposed to be in there for another 5 years. I've been home for 4 years almost. I'm supposed to still been in there all this time with another 5 to go. I had 9 more years. No, I'm cool. I'm just explaining that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not explaining that to nobody, to the hood, to the homies, to this dude. I ain't got to explain that to nobody. I'm telling y'all better not go to y'all hood either. It's dumb as hell. You better not hang out with people that don't care about you. That you are not for sure are stumped down individuals. Because you'll be out there on the street in your hood alone, bleeding on the sidewalk by yourself, bro. No fealty in this game. No love and loyalty whatsoever. No, I'm cool. But it's not because I can't go. It's not because I'm scared. No one told me, come to the hood, bro, because you got a DP coming for this, that, and the other. And I ain't went over there. And it's not like I can't go to my hood. I can go at any time and I'm going to be loved and embraced, bro. There's just no need for me to go over there every day. When I have a whole life I'm trying to live that has nothing to do with gang banging in the gang culture. That was my whole life at one point. Yeah, it was my whole life. It's all that I knew and all that I did, boy. I took gang banging pretty serious, man. And I'm just as serious now about not being a part of that dumbass shit. And steering my people away from that nonsense. It's a compliment telling me I ain't been over there. Shit, I'm doing something right. I don't want to go. I go mess with the people that I mess with that care about me, that are stumped down individuals. Everyone else, I don't know, these dudes snitches, bro. They're cowards. They done ran out. They're zesty as hell. Zesty gang members. They got all kind of shit on them. These dudes out here, man, I'm cool, man. These dudes crazy, man. Stay safe and stay free, people.